When you think about New Jersey, many don't know what it has to offer other than the shore. Today, on Sights and Bites, I'll take you through the Garden State to show you what it's made of. First, we'll skate through Newark, stop at Asbury for some new eats.
I think it's like biting into a pillow.
Yeah. An old school arcade, and a drink with some furry friends.
You get to have a drink and hang out with your dogs. I mean, I can't think of anything better.
Then, to end our day, some homemade pastries in Hoboken.
You're too good to me. You're too good to me.
I'm the host of Sights and Bites, George Balekji, and let's get this day started.
Hoboken is known for its downtown area. Tourists come for the bars and restaurants. It's such a popular town that many deem it the fifth borough of New York. But even a popular town like Hoboken has its low-key spots. Today, we're going to Uptown to check out the obscure streets and discover Georgios, an Italian bakery known for its authenticity and a landmark in Hoboken history. The manager almost declined for us to come in because this place likes to keep a low profile. That means it's pretty legit. Let's check it out. Now, when you look on Yelp, it says you should spend all your money here. What are your go-to pastries and what would empty out my wallet?
That's funny. I would say probably the lobster tail.
No, I'm over-consumed with all the smells of the pastries right now. Could we go on back and try some?
Sure.
And this is the famous cannoli cream you were telling me about?
Cannoli, yep.
One of the top sellers here at Georgios?
I guess we'll do the whole 9 yards.
I'm gonna ask for that, yes, for sure.
Okay.
With a powdered.
Sugar. Which is filled with chocolate sprinkles too. I don't know why.
You're too good to me. You're too good to me.
There you go.
All right, let's see this. I can't talk right now. This is just too delicious. Benny in the jet. Next best pastries you could get is if you go to Italy. But who's got time for that? Next time you want, come right to Georgios on Washington Street.
Our next destination was Asbury Park, New Jersey. We headed right down the Garden State Parkway to visit one of the more newly renovated towns and shorelines along the New Jersey shore. But instead of going to the beach, we went right to Cookman Ave to visit one of the budding eateries, the Speak Eatery. When you go on Yelp, Urban Spoon, Facebook, everyone says, I'll say there's one consistent thing about your food. It's the best food in town. You stand by that?
I mean, I gotta stand by it, of course. Yeah, we call it the blind pig. We make mango chutney.
The sauce. This is not the mustard, it's something else with the pickles.
Yeah, you know, man, the Cuban is something special.
Fork and knife recommender or go with my hands on it?
I mean, you know, a lot of people want to go in with their hands. You know, you go in with your hands or go on fork and knife. It's all about you, you know. I go in with the hands.
I'm a hands guy too.
We'll take care of you. Here you go.
Oh man. The pulled pork.
Oh, dude, the whole thing, it's like biting into a pillow.
Yeah.
That's good, it's good.
The bun's soft, the mac and cheese melts right in my mouth, and the pulled pork I just go through. So our next stop on our trip across New Jersey, we're gonna stay right here in Asbury Park, and after that packed lunch, we're gonna work off all those calories checking out Silver Ball Museum, right on the Asbury Park Boardwalk, an eye shot away from Convention Hall, who's home to over 180 pinball machines, some dating as far back as the 1950s. All right, so I mean, you talk enough. Let's try playing these a little bit. Let's see how I match up against you.
Sounds good.
I hope you don't embarrass me too much.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
You go into any museum, you don't often see that you could go in and touch, I guess you say, the artifacts or what's on display.
Right.
How do you maintain all the machines? I mean, it's more than just pinball machines, from air hockey and everything to such.
We never stop.
And as we walk down here, you see 1966, 75, 75. Yep. So Gottlieb was a staple early on in pinball, I guess you'd say?
Yep. Bally and Williams were also in existence back then, and they were producing good games as well. Most people will gravitate toward either or.
And for you, what's your favorite out of these video games then? Someone's so big on pinball machines.
Oh gosh, I love them all.
Opened in 2002, Wonder Bar was previously an abandoned building that was resurrected for AA and NA dances. But just a year later, Yappy Hour was started by the owners, which is a day set aside by ownership for the dog owners and the dogs to enjoy the bar and music together. couldn't resist to grab a cold one myself and have a furry friend join me. And yes, that's one fat chihuahua.
Now this is the full experience of one dog that I was looking for.
Here we go.
Now I have Riley.
Yes.
You have Brody.
Yes, I do.
You have a third dog.
I do. She's running rampant.
The white and black
White and black
running
pit,
around.
yes.
And I
Barking
mean,
at everybody.
what's it like for you for a Sunday to come here, all three of your babies, and just relax, have a drink?
It's a tradition.
We are now at Shorty Skate Park here in Newark, New Jersey, a skate park made for skaters by skaters that is becoming more socially known as the park continues to grow. In 2011, this abandoned warehouse had close to nothing inside of it, but when local skaters in the area finally discovered it, they began to build their own obstacles with cement and other various materials to become what it is today. The park has even made a 2-page spread in the popular skateboard magazine, Thrasher.
And what do you think it does for the community of Newark? Obviously, not everything's a safe skate spot, but for Shorty's in particular, it is safe.
I think this area has become significantly more safe because of the skateboarding here.
How have you seen the scene here grow? More skaters as the years have come along?
Not only has the scene grown, but the park has grown. Like, I haven't been here in around about a year, and since then it's been expanded. It's like almost twice the size.
So it's a success. 1 state, 6 locations, and luckily no snookies. We went all the way from right down the road in Newark and took a shot down the turnpike to Asbury Park. I'm Georgios Bakery, and as the host of Sights and Bites, I say it's your turn to go out and try these places. Thank you for watching.